Hey folks, Pat that Halloween movie collector back with 31 Days of Michael Myers, day number 29. We're closing in on the big day where each day of the month of October, I will share a scene from one of the movies in the Halloween franchise and share a collectible from my collection. So today we're going back to the much beloved Halloween 4. Big return to form back in 1988. Everybody was loving Myers coming back after being dormant for all those years. And one of our favorite deaths, one of our favorite characters probably is Kelly Meeker. So today we're going to talk about Kelly Meeker's demise. So in the film, you know, Michael obviously escapes from Ridgemont Sanitarium. Dr. Loomis, true to form, chases him. And while they're there, he, of course, what does he do? He meets the town sheriff, which is not Brackett since he's had since retired, meets Ben Meeker, and they go out looking for Myers. And of course, Myers takes out the entire police force except for Ben Meeker and one of his deputies, Deputy Logan. So then they all hunker down, and Myers takes out the power to the whole damn town. Rest in peace, Bucky. Kills our buddy Bucky and takes the power out. And they hunker down at Ben Meeker's house. You know, a lot of plot stuff goes on as far as Loomis going out to try to find Michael. Ben Meeker's going out because he's got Earl and all the drunks. They're out there with a belly full of beer, and they got a lynch mob going. So who's left in the house but Deputy Logan, Brady, Kelly, Rachel, and Jamie. So as Rachel and Jamie are upstairs relaxing and Brady's upstairs trying to secure everything in the attic, Kelly's making coffee and she goes to bring it into Deputy Logan. And what happens? She sees, as she lights the candle, illuminates Deputy Logan's face, and you see he's dead. And as it illuminates, she looks over, and who's sitting in that rocking chair but Myers with the shotgun. And now Myers never uses guns. He's not a gun guy. So what does he do? Turns, faces her, takes a shotgun, and impales her right up through the chest and into the wall. One of the very cool kills. Rest in peace, Kelly Meeker, because cops do it by the book. So that is today's scene from one of the Halloween movies. So I don't have too much Halloween 4 stuff, and as of this recording, Halloween 4 is going to get a good release on October 31st this year on Halloween, where you're actually going to get a Myers and a Jamie Lloyd figure together. So I'm looking forward to getting that. So, of course, there's so much Halloween 2 stuff, and shout out to my buddy Brady, because I don't have any Myers stores by me, and this was in a Myers store out by him in Chicago, and it just says Michael Myers animated figure, but it's one of those little ones where you press the button, it plays music, and he walks around. So I'll show you his feet. Yeah. As you see his feet moving around, so he'd be wobbling all over the place, almost like a wobbler. And of course, which I don't understand, because these are all licensed, but I guess they don't want to pay Carpenter, because I would assume they have to pay Carpenter a licensing fee to use the Halloween theme, so they come up with that probably like Peanuts-esque, like Schroeder sounding version of a Halloween theme, like something you hear in a Peanuts movie or cartoon. But it's pretty cool. And he sits up on the shelf looking all handsome as ever. And that is today's collectible. Be back again tomorrow for day 30. Wow, we're really closing in. And man, did this month go fast. So I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I'm enjoying, reliving scenes from each of the movies and sharing something from my collection, because, I just love to talk about it. That's what this whole channel is about. So if you're liking it just as much as I'm enjoying doing it, do me a favor, hit that like button. Brought a lot of good people in this month that are Halloween fans and got a lot of positive feedback. So looking forward to doing this again next year. Maybe change it up with something different. We'll see. I got a whole year to worry about it. And if you haven't subscribed, we're close. We should be hitting 3,000 subscribers very, very soon. So if you haven't subscribed, by all means, hit that subscribe button. Love to have you here. Join the festivities for 3,000 subs and all the other shenanigans that go on this channel. So until tomorrow, when I come back with another scene and another collectible, have a great day. See you tomorrow.